What's up, ladies and gents? Today we're going to be talking about the heavily rumored Nintendo Direct that should be happening any moment. I hope, I pray. I am staring at Nintendo's Twitter, hoping for the announcement. But until then, all we can do is speculate and talk about what we think should be at the Nintendo Direct. Fzero has been leaking away everything he knows. This guy is super credible. For the last Nintendo Direct, if you didn't know, he predicted bang on Mario RPG and Mario Wonder, even like very specific details in the trailer, like Elephant Mario, like the purple coins they have, even like the caterpillar character. He had all the emojis in a tweet like days before the Direct. So this guy definitely has knows his stuff for sure. So we should be listening to him. And this time around, he's been saying something about DK, Fzero, a remake of a DS and Wii game that are somehow related. So that could be a lot of things. So in terms of Donkey Kong, initially everyone was like, oh, this is the 3D Donkey Kong or 2D Donkey Kong game that's been rumored for a long time now. Unfortunately, it seems to be more Mario versus Donkey Kong that's more likely to be the game. Which is, it's not what I would have wanted, and I would have happily taken a 3D Donkey Kong game. That would have been amazing. But Mario vs. Donkey Kong, the initial game on the Game Boy, that was super fun. It was more like the Donkey Kong 94 game, which is one of the best, literally one of the best 2D Mario sort of games. If you haven't played it, go play it. The Mario controls, like Mario 64 Mario, but like a 2D space, it's amazing. So if we went back to like that sort of style for this game, it could be really good. But I don't know, I just don't see a Mario semi-puzzle platformer coming when we just about to get Mario Wonder. It's kind of similar, so I do see the minis coming back and that kind of being more of the gameplay style. The mini idea isn't inherently bad. If they have fresh ideas for it, it could be a lot of fun and just a nice puzzle game for once. But yeah, for a DK game, it's not what we really wanted. But Mario vs. Donkey Kong, we'll take it. If it's the smaller title, I can see that. But let's see. It's pretty much confirmed if we can trust Fzero on his leaks. So I'll be interested to see the gameplay for that. Fzero, there seems to be two sort of outcomes it could be. It could be either a remake of Fzero GX, which I could see. We're getting more GameCube remakes as of late, including like Metroid Prime and the Pikmin games. So an Fzero GX remake could be really good. The game's spoken of very highly. I've not played it myself, so this would be a good way to play it. But it seems like it could be more of an Fzero 99 situation. Fzero was saying Pac-Man 99 is leaving, so kind of hinted something needs to replace it. And kind of like paired it up with his Fzero tweets. That could be a very interesting sort of game to have 99 players with. More of a frantic sort of racer compared to like a Mario Kart. Having 99 players kind of duke it out and like you'll be able to affect other players. Definitely could fit the Fzero franchise and could be a nice way for people to get into the series, messing around with Fzero 99. And then kind of lead that into a potential future Fzero game. I know Nintendo really doesn't seem like they want to make one until they have a fresh idea for the series, which I don't see. If you have a modern Fzero game, I think it kind of sells itself to fans of the franchise. And it can bring new people in who kind of want something different from Mario Kart. So yeah, those are two options, Fzero 99 or maybe a Fzero GX remake. So we'll see. Now, for the remake of this DS and Wii game, there's very few options it could actually be. Nintendo had a lot of franchises on both the Wii and the DS. However, there's very few that actually relate. There's like Prime Hunters and Metroid Prime 3 or Trilogy. So that could be an option. Other things like Mario, just like Mario Sports, they're both on DS and Wii. I hope it's like Mario Galaxy 2, and then the DS could be Super Mario 64 DS. We don't have versions of those games on modern consoles. Would be amazing. Mario Galaxy 2 needs to be on the Switch. It's a travesty that it wasn't on All Stars. And having a version of Super Mario 64 DS with like modern controls, you know, when it was on the DS, it had touchscreen controls for the camera. So adding that with the 150 stars could be a really interesting remake. Another option it could be Rhythm Heaven. It had a game on the DS and the Wii. Both were really good. I didn't get too much into the DS one, but I could appreciate for where it was. But the Wii game is amazing. I know they had Mega Mix on the 3DS and it had like mini games from all the Rhythm Heaven games. But apart from Mario, Metroid, Rhythm Heaven, there's not many things that are related for DS and Wii, surprisingly. Maybe Kirby, but we've had the Kirby game on Wii just ported last year, and then Epic Yarn doesn't really relate to anything on the DS. So we'll see. It could be something very niche that could be remade, so we'll see. Upcoming games. We've got Mario Wonder. We just had the Direct, so I don't see them showing that game off in the Direct. I mean, they shouldn't have to. They just had the Direct for Mario Wonder to like, so they didn't have to show in this new Direct. But maybe they'll touch upon it. Mario RPG, I don't know what more they could show of the game. You know, people who played the original kind of know what they're in for the game. Unless they've added like new features into this new one, they could probably show that off. But I would have thought they would have shown that in the original trailer. So maybe just a quick trailer for Mario RPG just to let people know it's out in 2 months. WarioWare Move It is definitely the game I'm most excited for in the fall. Surprisingly, if you see my reaction for the initial trailer, I lost my mind. The Smooth Moves is one of my favorite games on the Wii. So we only saw like 1:15 in the initial Direct, so we could definitely see more of the game. Maybe more on the story, some extra modes they added to the game. Some more mini games, so I'll be happy if they showed it in the Direct. We also should see the Princess Peach game. We saw a very small snippet in the June Direct, so I definitely think we'll see more of the game. Maybe like what's going on with the story and what the game actually is, because we just saw her on like a theater stage, kind of interacting with enemies, getting new costumes. So I definitely think we'll see more of the game. Maybe a rough time frame in 2024 when we'll see it. My prediction for the name of the game is Princess Peach Star of the Show or Super Princess Peach Star of the Show, one of them. I don't know if they want to do Super Princess Peach, so it's not like related to the DS game, but I do like the Super Princess Peach name, just related back to Mario. So that's my prediction for the game. I think Pioro was saying Princess Peach Showcase or something like that. But yeah, I definitely think we'll see that game. I doubt we'll see Luigi's Mansion 2. What more do you need to show of the game? It's a remake of a 3DS game. It should have come out in October, Halloween, but it'll come out some point next year. It'll be a filler sort of month, so maybe like a February, May. Just throw it out there to have a game for that month. The one third party I'm going to talk about is Level 5. They got Deca Police. I don't believe it has a release date, just 2023. That game looked really cool. But the main thing, Professor Layton. I couldn't believe they announced a new one. I've been waiting forever for a new one. So I definitely think we'll see it, especially with TGS around the corner. So hopefully we see like what's going on with the story and the gameplay, what's new for Switch that we didn't get from the DS and 3DS games. Super excited for Professor Layton and definitely hope it's sooner rather than later. Apart from that, we've also got the DLC. We've got Mario Kart Last Wave of DLC to be announced. The DLC is meant to end this year, so what better time to show the last wave? We've got quite a few tour tracks that need to come over. Nintendo just announced they're done with that game in, I think it was October 4th, I think it was. So we've got to bring all those tour tracks over, like I think it's Madrid Drive, Rome, Avante, the 2 Piranha Plant tracks. They need to come over for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. And last up we have Metroid Prime 4. I just do not envision it in this September Direct. In my head, Metroid Prime 4 is a big June Direct showcase of a game. But we need a game to end Directs now that we don't have Tears of the Kingdom. So Prime 4 could be that. The Switch is going to be its max install base when Metroid Prime 4 comes out. So it's the best chance for the series to really hit. I know Metroid Dread was the best selling in the franchise. So we can continue that trajectory for the series. If Metroid Prime 4 hits at the perfect time, it could do really well, but I just don't see it for this current version of the Switch. Maybe Switch 2, I could really see it being a launch title to show off the graphics and what the Switch 2 can do. It's been in development for so long, I don't see Retro Studios having access to the Switch 2 so early. So I do think it's going to be for just the OG Switch. But we'll see. I really don't see we're going to see Metroid. I just don't. Even though we built momentum with Metroid Prime Remaster, so maybe Prime 2 and 3 come into the system. That I could see. Also, Twilight Princess and Wind Waker coming to the Switch finally from Wii U. That could be a possibility. But Prime 4, I just don't see it, sadly. But prove me wrong, Nintendo, please. And then last up, if anyone's thinking we're seeing anything from Switch 2 with all these rumors from Gamescom flying about, you're crazy. It's way too early for Nintendo themselves to talk about it, especially in like a random September Direct. The rumors this week are just like, is the level of the PS5. I definitely don't think we're going to see that for this Direct, but you know, Nintendo's done crazier stuff. But I don't see it. And just to end it, we've got to throw some wild predictions out. Like, it's the end of the Switch's life. The current Switch's life. So Nintendo can just throw franchises on there and hope the install base will grab onto that. So if Star Fox is going to happen for this system, this is the time. I don't see it at all. I think Star Fox is going to be put on hold for a while. Another franchise I think could be Kid Icarus. This could be Kid Icarus's time. The 3DS game needs a remake. Sakurai wants it. We want it. This could be the Direct where it just randomly shows up. So hopefully Kid Icarus shows up. And my final prediction, just because I'm looking at my amiibos and I can see him staring at me, Mr. Game & Watch. He's going to get his own game. And he's coming back 2023. Mr. Game & Watch. He's back. But that's my predictions for the Nintendo Direct. That's hopefully announced any minute, any hour now. We can hope. It's got to happen. So those are my predictions. All you lot have a good day. Hit subscribe. Hit that like button. Share if you liked it. And peace.